Hello and welcome to Medical Dialogues. I'm Dr. Bhumika. Let's look at today's top medical news. Skin-like material to investigate infections from intravenous catheters. Published in the journal Scientific Reports, researchers have created realistic skin-like replicas made of EcoFlex, a type of silicone rubber that can potentially serve as a platform to evaluate risk of bacterial infections from intravenous catheters and test wearable sensors among other biomedical applications. The study found that EcoFlex-based skin replicas can be engineered to mimic actual skin textures, wettability and elasticity, stimulating the conditions where bacteria grow and are there. We have been slow in finding solutions for preventing infections from intravenous catheters, said Majid Othman Al-Thumairi, a graduate student in the Texas A&M Department of Biomedical Engineering and primary author of the paper. A reason could be that we lack good platforms to test new catheter designs or wearable biosensor technologies and train staff so that the number of infections can be reduced. To address this gap, the researchers turned to EcoFlex 0035, a fast-curing biocompatible rubber used for various applications, including prosthetics for special effects. First, they created molds of common intravenous insertion sites such as the elbow, hands and forearms. Then by pouring EcoFlex into the molds that contained artificial bones and tubes acting as veins, the researchers created skin-like replicas. 2 neurotransmitters may play key role in meal initiation. A new study published in the journal Metabolism reveals brain circuits and chemical messengers that contribute to the regulation of meal initiation and food intake. The findings have implications for the development of improved therapies to manage obesity, a worldwide epidemic. It's well known that serotonin, a neurotransmitter in the brain, can suppress food intake. This finding led to the development of drugs that interact with serotonin or its receptors to regulate food consumption and obesity, said corresponding author Dr. Yong Zhu, professor of pediatrics, nutrition and associate director of basic sciences at the USDA/ARS Children's Nutrition Research Center at Baylor. However, some of these drugs have unwanted side effects and they are no longer offered to patients. There is a need to better understand how the brain regulates food intake to improve drug design. More blood transfusions improve 6-month survival in anemic heart attack patients, study finds. Giving more blood to anemic patients after a heart attack may save lives, according to a Rutgers Health-led study. The study, published in NEJM Evidence, affirms research conducted in 2023 that suggested mortality rate or recurrent heart attacks were more frequent in anemic patients who received less blood. Researchers acquired data from the 4 clinical trials evaluating blood transfusions in 4311 patients with heart attacks. These trials included patients who had a heart attack and low blood count. Half the patients received less blood transfusions and the other half received more blood transfusions. The trials compared the frequency of deaths at 30 days or recurrent heart attacks and death at 6 months. The results of this analysis didn't definitely establish that giving less blood transfusions increased a patient's risk of death or heart attack at 30 days, but did suggest that using less transfusions was associated with an increased risk of death at 6 months. Blood pressure medicine may reduce tremors in Parkinson's disease. Propranolol is a beta blocker that inhibits the action of stress hormones. It was developed for high blood pressure and heart arrhythmias, has been around for a long time, and is already used as a standard treatment for essential tremor, a condition in which people experience tremors without other neurological symptoms. There were already indications that propranolol might reduce tremors in Parkinson's, but until now, no thorough research has explored its potential effects. Thank you for watching Medical Dialogue. Stay tuned for more such updates.
Never miss a medical update from Medical Dialogues. Like, subscribe, and press the bell icon.